I have a very big question here. It's not a very big question, but it's a very famous and common question.
Okay.
Especially we'll talk if you talk about language, especially we talk about English language. Every day, if you talk about in India, in Asian country, in many countries, people are very curious to learn this language, you know. And so, what do you think? Why it's important to learn English? Why should we learn English?
Well, English is the language of the world now. So we live in different countries. We need a way to understand each other. So now, in the past, it was Latin, and now it's English. So the music, you have research, science in that language. So you need it. You really need that if you want to know how the world is doing the things, and don't be in an island or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just say that because, yeah, actually it's good for getting a job. It's good if you can read news. Many jobs ask for that. But well, learning a language is more like that. You have another personality when you are speaking a language. Remember that there are some words that is in your mother tongue that is not in English. So you have to adapt your personality to that language, and that is something that I enjoy a lot.
Great. But another question is some people, like in India, some people say, why should we speak English? Why we can't express our idea through our native language, through Hindi, through other regional language? You people speak English and you are just ruining our culture. They relate to nationality and culture. They think that we shouldn't follow blindly this language. So what do you think of? So what do you think?
Well, actually, it's not black and it's not white. We can go to those in that range. We need English to bring development. We need English to make to export goods and import goods. We need English to our international relationships as a country. So English is everywhere. And however, it doesn't mean that it will replace your native language. And it's just another tool. So we have to try to know how we have to revalue our native languages and accept English too. So in one moment I think I understand. There are a little, I know some people, or there are a portion of the people who really think that they are superior because they know English and they want to go to United States and do their life like that. So fancy life. And no, at all. It's not that. It shouldn't be like that. That should not be your purpose when you are learning English. We don't just that will deny who you are. As the same as said before, you have your own personality in your native language, and you will develop another one in another language that you are learning. So it's important to revalue our languages and think about them to be complement with English and not something that will just how is that? Yeah, it's a way to communicate, to get knowledge, and you need to translate that knowledge to more people in your country.
Okay.
to more people.
Well, Stephanie, one more question here. It's a kind of, when you open Google and just type there, how to improve. So automatically you will get a suggestion, how to improve English. So it's the biggest question, the guy who are learning English language, uh, you know. So what,
English, I'm not perfect.
yeah, yeah,
I can make a lot of mistakes in this video.
still
Sorry
is,
for that.
yeah,
I'm learning. I'm
still I'm
building.
That's why still I'm learning, and we are not perfect. We are not native speaker. We are not Barack Obama and Donald Trump. We wanna
Oh my
speak in perfect English. Okay,
one
so
day.
we are here for embarrass ourselves. Many people, they have a feeling of embarrassment. Just because of feeling of embarrassment, they don't start what they want to do. Many times they want you to do something. They want to do something great in their life, but they have some fear of
Yeah.
embarrassment, fear of failure. I would not say it's a fear of failure, but most of the time they have fear of embarrassment. So I'm
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
I'm here to being insulted by people. I would like to people just insult me, just embarrass me. I'd be very happy. I would be very happy. Just criticize me. Just
No. Yeah.
just 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 point out my mistake. How am I speaking? Which improvement you want in me? So I would be very happy if you do that. Yeah. So what do you think? What will be your suggestion how to improve English language? Just keep it short. Yeah. Just give me 2 3 suggestion.
Obviously, you have to involve in that language. You have to watch movie in that language. You need to wake up and hear something in English. You need to write your daily task in English. So, because most of the time we are not um, with the environment that could help us to improve. So we have to create that environment. And yeah, it will cost a little bit in the morning, but actually you can put it in your routine and will be like automatically in you. I like to hear podcasts in the morning when I wake up, and then in my break time, I'm gonna watch a series in English, and then and what is really important is to speak that. So if you want to get fluent, so you need to join to a Skype group with many people from around the
Definitely.
world who looks to improve their English.
So can you please tell people Jivan has very good Skype group. They can join us to improve their English.
Yeah,
It's a
I
completely
hope.
free.
Yeah, I
It's a
hope
it's a
you can put your what you said, your Skype link in the video, please, so
yeah,
many people could try to reach your exclusive
exclusive.
group, exclusive group.
Yeah, guys. Actually, we have let me tell you guys, we have one Skype group there, and in that group there are lots of people there from different country, America, Russia, definitely Peru, Ukraine, Turkey, China, Vietnam, Syria, Taliban, Afghanistan, every country, Sudan, and definitely from India, Sri Lanka, every Australia. So you can come there if you want to really improve your English language. I'll just pin down the link of that group. If you are really interested there, you can join us. And you guys, we are no one to tell you how to improve English and what should you do, to improve this language. But at least we can share our experiences, what we did in before and what we are doing right now.
What
Yeah.
work for us, because it will be really different from every person. I my best friend likes to play video games, and he learned from that, from reading mangas in English, because they were really expecting the new chapter and he cannot wait too much, so he tried to read that in English. Yeah, we have those things that kind of motivate us to do it. Actually, we need it. I started to do that when I was watching a series and I was waiting the translation, but then I said, no, I need to see that now. And I started to try to do it by myself. And then
Yeah,
I watched the game in Spanish, but just a good experience, and you have to enjoy that. That's
yeah,
the best point.
exactly. Okay, so Stephanie, let's talk about, and one more thing, guys, it's very important. If you join our group, you'll get chance to talk with this beautiful girl.
Oh my God. No, Jivan,
But
don't
for
do
that, but
you
but
can
for
follow
that,
me on Instagram.
definitely in future, if you're gonna follow her account, like I'm gonna pin her Instagram account, definitely TikTok, every account there, and you guys can follow this beautiful girl, and maybe in future you'll get chance to talk with this girl. And don't underestimate this girl. She's very smart. She's an economist, and she's behaving like a very childish, but she's very smart, very intelligent.
You don't need to say that. They will know that. They will know that with time.
Actually, why I'm just appreciating you. Maybe you will appreciate me. That's why I'm just appreciating you. I just need some appreciation, kind of. Oh, Jivan is very nice guy, something like that.
Jivan is very nice. Jivan is the best doing a Skype groups to talk in English.